Hello, dear friends, all lovers of freedom all over the world. I greet you according to your time zone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Long live Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ahmadike, Biafra land. Long live United States of Biafra. Long live the good people of Biafra. My people, in this video, you will learn a lot. So do not be in a hurry. Tighten your seatbelts and watch this video. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share this video and also give us a thumbs up. Thank you and God bless you. Let's go.
There are talks that finalization processes are being made for Peter Obi and the Obidient'S movement to join the ADC. The Senator Nnamdi Usman as well as Ireti Kingigbe joining the ADC signals that move. There are also potential talks of possibly the Abia State Governor joining the ADC as well. But Peter Obi himself has not said anything so far, in as much as we heard he's soon to announce the political party he would join. Although there has been silence, Sam Amadi is telling us that the major opposition party that may be a sore point against the APC is the ADC. But the ADC is currently going through its own issues, and it feels like certain members of the party have skeletons in their cupboard which could be used against them. One of them is the former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami. He was granted bail. However, more charges were slammed against him and his son. So where do you see this? Do you think, with the perception around the ADC, that maybe Sam Amadi and a couple of Obidient'S are just being too hopeful, or it's maybe another political party, possibly the Zenith Labour Party or the ADA or the Obedient Political Party, which has not yet been registered anyway, before any form of announcement will be made? What's your take on this development?
Well, you raised a lot of questions on this issue. Number one, the ADC, the Democratic Congress, is presenting itself as a very credible alternative.
Okay.
With the comatose situation of the PDP and the challenges, the in-house challenges of the Labour Party, the ADC seems to be the hope, or the alternative hope for the people to express their feelings and their political desires in 2027. Yes, we know that the ruling party, the All Progressive Congress, will not rest on their oars from trying to cause problems within the rank of ADC, and they have been trying to do that, and they have been getting some repulsions, being rebuffed by the leadership of the ADC that seems unshakable, and that is why they are now trying to pick the people in the ADC one after the other to unrattle them, and then by so doing unrattle the system. Yes, we know that anybody who has been in government, it is an open secret. Anybody who has been in government in this country, they will have one way or the other to try to bring the person on his knees. Somehow they will, if they want to. But the fact remains that if one's hand is clean, one will not be afraid of any accusation. There are people who have been in government and who serve meritoriously, and they are not afraid of any accusation by any agency. The case of Abubakar Malami is the fact that Malami is now in ADC does not completely absolve him from questions if they feel that he handled some issues wrongly while in office. There are so many issues that are still yearning for answers, from the then office of the Attorney General, part of which has been the issue of how the judgment debts, the money provided for payment of judgment debt by the government was handled. So there are so many questions they will ask him, issues around EFCC, issues around disbursement of funds for the payment of judgment debts, issues around so many factors that government themselves are aware of.
Okay,
so,
but Barrister Fred, Why was it that when Yahaya Bello presented himself that we were not seeing such actions on him since that time? What about Ifan Yokowa quickly giving bail, and we've not heard any court appearances then? I mean, if the APC or if this administration...
It is very obvious that the government of the day is doing cherry picking in administration of this criminal justice system.
Is the government of the day supposed to tell the EFCC what to do? Is the EFCC not an autonomous institution that is meant to fight crime?
The EFCC is an agent of the federal government. We have said this times without number that don't use to kind of describe them as attack dog of the federal government, and they have continued to live up to that nomenclature. The EFCC, and that is why many governors say that the EFCC establishment should be scuttled because it was purely it did not follow the due process. Remember then that it did not follow the due process of law as enshrined in section 12 of Nigerian Constitution. That it was an international convention that was domesticated without passing through the due process of legislative input by the various states. We argued this point even in the public media. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court said EFCC should stay. Now, from the antecedents of EFCC, it's very obvious that EFCC is there at the beck and call of whoever that is the president, especially utilized by President Obasanjo at his whims, utilized by President Muhammad Buhari at his whims, and now being utilized by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at his whims. So they can deny this, they can lay all manner of claims. But if you look at the trajectory of the actions and activities of EFCC, you will know that EFCC is not independent, it is not autonomous, and it does not serve the interests of the country. It serves the interests of the party in power. I mean, there are no arguments about this. Otherwise, all these people that you mentioned, their issues. Why are some cases not in the tried at the High Court? Is there any judge sitting on the matter? Has it not been swept under the carpet? And now all this is going all around the place, talking about the song of Mr. President. If I go with the same thing, many others the same. My position is that anybody who has his hand filled with issues that require investigation, irrespective of who the person is or the party he professes, must be called to question, must be called to come and give account of his stewardship. But if EFCC is now deciding to attack Mr. A and allow Mr. B to go free because of his political inclination, then that exposes EFCC as being partisan, purely partisan, and
Okay, let's contribute into Nigerian politics. If P2B is joining the ADC, is he joining the ADC to be Atiku's running mate, or is Atiku Abubakar going to step down for Mr. P2B? This is the question many Nigerians would like to know the answers to. Okay, because it's very clear that the obedient movements have refused that P2B should be a running mate to anybody. And it is very, very clear that P2B have said it in many forums that he is going to run for the presidency of Nigeria come 2027. So now that he's going to join Atiku's party, everybody knows ADC was formed and sponsored by Atiku Abubakar. And his primary aim is to run for the presidency of the Nigerian Federation in the year 2027. So, what is going to happen? Is Atiku Abubakar going to step down from Mr. P2B, even though it is the turn of the South to complete the 8-year tenure of the Southern rotation? Or is Peter going to deputize for Atiku Abubakar? This is a question that everyone would like to know the answer. And the truth is, if Obi is going to run as a candidate of the ADC, then it can quote me that ADC has a better chance of winning the 2027 presidential election. In the other hand, if Atiku Abubakar was to run, then that is to say that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will retain his position as the president of Nigeria come 2027. So I think we have a lot in his mind to decide. Tomorrow, we will know the outcome of this news.